Hello, 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 and hello. I hope I got everybody. I don't know if I did. Hi everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. I am here. Yeah, people are probably trickling in, but I'll give you all the spiel if you're new, if you're old, whatever. Hello, Casper. Bryovic. Just call you Casper. Hello, hello. Yeah, so welcome to Let's Figure It Out, the stream where everything's made up and the points don't matter. Basically, yeah, I just am streaming while I bang my head against all of this new AI technology. And a little all over the place because I have been hi. I know. I can't speak right. I'm a little all over the place. It's been a rough month. So this is kind of the only time that I have to try to keep up on all this stuff right now. Just because I've been taking my mom to the doctor so much. She just got eye surgery and I've been sick and, life. So, but today I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into Automatic 1111 because if you have been with me for the past couple weeks, you know that 2 weeks ago I installed it with the amazing coffee vectors. Everybody please go follow. And then last week we tried to do some textual inversions and then I accidentally closed out of the tab and then I cried and then I ended the stream and then I cried some more and then I went to bed. So today, coffee, yay! So today, yeah, I think we're gonna try to just play with it more. I've been playing with it a little bit, played with it over the weekend, but just basically like doing my regular stuff that I was doing with Stable beforehand, and not really using all the bells and whistles. I did end up completing a textual inversion, but I am not particularly happy with it. So I think that's where we'll start. Is to just kind of end last week's stream because last week's stream ended on such a sad note. It was a very sad note. So, yes, it is. I mean, we constantly have to. I think Coffee made a text about this, not a text, a tweet about this earlier. If he texted me, I mean, or they, I would feel really popular. But no, texted about this earlier. It's just constantly trying to keep up with the new tech. Yeah. So yes. So last week, obviously, I tried to make Stable Diffusion be able to make my face because I'm self-involved like that, as we all are. And so, yeah, I kind of wanted to show you guys. Oh, crap. I think I made a tweet about it. Maybe I'll just do that. I am going to pull up my tweet because why not? And then show you what I did. So the reason why I'm not happy with it is because I feel like it overemphasizes the training subject. So I screwed up 3 times. First, I did it in the hi demon god. Oh, Dushyant. Hello. How are you doing? Happy to have you. Thanks for coming. I'm just complaining. So starting off with a complaint. about the textual inversion on web UI. But yeah, so I finally got one ran, and I ended up doing it on, and maybe this was my problem, is I ended up doing it with like 20 images. Maybe I should have done it with like just 4 or 5. But I really wanted to try to have long hair and short hair, and I was kind of like, oh, if I have like if I have lots of different images of different like expressions, all that kind of stuff, it would be better. Hey Vibe War, nice to have you. I'm just complaining. That's all that's happening right now. But then we'll go into non-complaint. I'm banging my head against the wall, and then we're going to go into, but it's good to have you here. Yeah, I'm just talking about automatic textual inversion. So I feel like it really sort of overtrained. So this was like my basic example. Like it kind of got my face, but it used the same prompt for this. And like all the styling of the prompt basically just wasn't included at all in the outcome that I used the textual inversion of me in. And like you can just see how different it is. Basically all it got was sketch, and it just kind of made a sketch of me, which is, I guess, kind of fun, but not really what I was looking for at all. Versus, so this was something that we looked at last week, was this STRMR site. Uh-oh, I got to click on something. I got to click on this to see, except I can't click on it from there. I can't click on it. I don't know why I can't click on this in the chat to open this up. So I don't know how to look at it, but why can't I click on it? I really want to click on it. Well, everyone go click on it and tell me what it says. Cool, thanks. Yeah, send it to me on Twitter. But so this is just a website, the Astria website, and it basically does textual inversion for you in like under an hour. So I did the same, but you know, it obviously has its own settings, and you're not messing with anything, and basically all you do is upload photos, and then it just does it for you. But you can see with this one, it really does like such a better job of just using your image or like yourselves as more of like an influence, and really like keeping the style and stuff that you're looking for. So this is like this is, you know, all based on pictures of me. Whereas this exact same prompt, which is just something I stole from Lexica because I was just doing tests. Oh, snooze. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I can recognize myself, but it's almost too much. Like it's overpowering everything else. And it won't, it's really overpowering, especially in like this, even though I trained it as subject, it's overpowering in the style as well in a way. So I use this exact same prompt here, and actually it's not even that overtrained. I don't even know here because I put my thing lower in the prompt maybe. But it's like completely different and just not using the actual inversion the same way, really. So I don't know. I did try this. Well, here it's not even picking me up at all, which is interesting. I mean, it kind of is. But I did try the little softening things 5 minutes before you guys came on with this prompt exactly. And then I was like, oh, maybe I don't even need the softening things. Hi, Black. How are you doing? Good to have you here. I'm just complaining. I'm just starting off with a complaint about how this isn't working properly, and it's very sad. But on the plus side, I can just go, if I really want to see my face, I can just go to this other thing, this thing, and make. I am running, yes. Yes. All I'm doing today is delving deeper into the local automatic, which you don't have to hang around for because I know that you don't have it. Why no deforum? Because I'm not paying for that shit. What are you talking about? No, I'm not trying to make you go. I love you, obviously. Yeah, it wasn't an insult. I just wanted to let you know that you could go if you wanted to go and that you don't have to feel obligated to watch me play with something that you don't have any interest in. I am obviously okay with that. And we'll talk about it tomorrow in our space, and have a good heart to heart. Yes, exactly. The site isn't that useful because you don't get your own model, even though I saw this API thing and I was kind of like, I was gonna wait for everyone to come on and be like, "Is this something that you can connect to and somehow run uh stable on? I don't understand computer. What is API?" And then I Googled API and I read about it right before this and I don't even remember what it was, but it did say something about sharing. So maybe there's a way to share what this site did. I don't know. I tried Googling it. He says, screw the API paywall. Wow, that's a tongue twister. API paywall people. API paywall people. API paywall. API people. Can't do it. Everyone tried to do API paywall people. Can't do it. Tongue twister. I already paid. I already paid $3 for it. Because I was just like, I just want to see my face. But it doesn't really work that well. And you can't really do a lot with it. But it's kind of fun. I mean, it was fun for like a hot second. And it replicates. I don't know what that is. But replicates API for the SD. Yeah. It's all a little too much work. No. But so that's kind of where I'm at with the textual inversion. I don't know. Is that what you sent on Twitter? Did you send it in a message or did you send it? Yeah, I'm looking at everyone's messages like up front and personal. Also, my tweet, I don't know if Coffee's here. He knows. Coffee, it's like I look down at my Twitter. I'm like, man, I've got a lot of engagement. And then it's just 50 messages about bacon and nothing else. Yeah, that's been my last couple days. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Which in a way is amazing. And I love that I have started a bacon wave art fad because I love bacon. I will eat 10 pieces of bacon at once and that'll just be my meal. I love it so much. Yeah. So yes, Steven's here. Everyone's here. All the bacon wave people are here. Yeah. It's good. But that's all my Twitter is now. Okay, so let me see what this is. What? Why don't I see it? Are you way far down? That's not you. That's not you. That's not you. Oh my gosh. Weird. I don't. Einstein pick. Am I missing it? But I don't see a new thing. I see crypto. AR chill AI. Competition. Weekly challenge. One drop. It's not a new one. Maybe I'll just search. Oh, maybe it's a new person. Aha! Ha ha! Am I not following you? But we talk all the time. That always confuses me. I'm not crazy. Follow. Okay. God, what were we talking about? Oh, we just wanted to look at this one tweet. Oh my gosh, everybody. Okay. Train the text encoder along with UNet gives the best results in terms of image, text alignment, and prompt composition. Great. I don't really know what that means. But they updated their script to allow fine-tuning text encoder with the hugging face. All right, great. So this is Dream Booth stuff. I mean, maybe I'll do that next time. I'll buy a GPU, which we can do. Not Vast. There's another one that's apparently better that everyone's talking about now. Yeah. That is better. Damn. Yes. See, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. That's so much better. All right. Well, we'll check it out. Oh no, it's RunPod. Yeah. RunPod.io. So maybe that's what I'll do next time. We'll try to do a Dream Booth thing with RunPod.io, and you guys can see how that all works out. Maybe, if that's what we end up doing. So anyway, that was the textual inversion story saga. It took 5 runs. It didn't go over great. And I guess I'm just, I don't know, spoiled. Or I expect way too much. Let's just end on this. Let's just end while I talk about what else we're going to do on this really cool picture. With blue eyeliner and blue hair. Yeah. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you for dropping in and giving us the lowdown. Have a good one. Okay, so with all that being said, if you guys are interested, basically last week's thing, it was exactly what we went over. There's also some very easy, like YouTube tutorials. It's very easy to do. If you want to try to do it yourself, go for it. Otherwise, if you just want to play with your face, I would suggest doing something like STRMR or Dream Booth later. Okay, so I have learned a few things that I wanted to go over with Stable Diffusion. Wow, see, it's really not even picking me up very much here. It's probably because it's got altered carbon. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so you all probably know this because you're all amazing and who I learned from anyway. But things that I was like, oh my God. Hi, Justin. Glad you're here too. Happy. Okay. I can't like things. I wish but I can show. Okay, so oh my gosh, I am confused. I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember. Oh yes, just stuff that I learned. Okay, so numero uno, settings, because you know, there are people here in the audience that might not be 100% knowing, like I'm not 100% knowing. So bear with me, all y'all who are way ahead of me, while I let them know about some things. Yes, there is a deficiency in emojis. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if it's a Twitch problem. I don't know what it is. But I think if you go to emojis.com or something like that, you can download them. I don't know. Somebody did last time. Okay, so if you are like me and you put your automatic onto a local network so you could use it on other devices on your Wi-Fi, and you were like, oh, this is really cool, but man, it'd be really cool if my outputs didn't end up going to like my PC, and then I have to get up and like go to my PC and like look at the outputs. You can put your outputs into like a shared Creative Cloud folder or a shared whatever folder, as long as it's sort of locally on your computer, and you can just point your outputs wherever you want with this little thing. Didn't know it, had to find it, spend a good 30 minutes trying to figure it out. Now you know, and you're happy because you don't have to do that. Some other which I don't have. Code former. You want to do that? For face restoration, if you want to do face restoration. And then there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. Make farting noises into the thing. There's something else. Oh, this really, this. So I was doing a lot of image to image, and especially when I was doing masking, and I was getting really frustrated because half of my image would end up having like a slightly different color than like the original image, especially while I was doing masking. And I was like, why is it changing the color? Like, this is really annoying. You can tell that it's different. So yeah, be sure to, especially if you're doing masking, to check this baby off so that it keeps the colors. So yeah, if you ran into that problem, that was something that I ran into and was really upset about and couldn't figure it out, and took me a couple hours, and now it only took you 5 minutes because I just told you. So huzzah! Okay, great. So the reason why I wanted to really delve into this tool was because of, wait a second. Oh, okay, was because there were a bunch of kind of new things that came up about it. I don't actually know how new they are, but they're new to me. So all of this stuff. Loopbacks, out painting, which apparently, and I haven't figured it out yet. Apparently other people have, and supposedly it's really easy, but of course I haven't. I've only tried it once. Looping, I don't even really understand what it is, so that'll be fun to play with. And there was something else that I named in the tweet that I think I have in my little caption. What are we talking about? Oh, negative and compounding prompts. Okay. So I guess we'll start off with just making a prompt. So negative and compounding prompts. So negative prompts, something that I really like with this tool, is you can put stuff into this negative prompt field, especially lovely if, you usually get nakedness. So you can get rid of naked. It seems to do really well with getting rid of naked to me. It gets like, if you don't want to deal with the hands, you can get rid of hands. You can better control color. The one thing I think it doesn't work very well is I tried to do like get rid of signature, and it didn't really, it seemed to still get lots of signatures if I was using certain stuff. But I thought what would be fun. Oh, and I want to do something. I want to show you guys something else, because this is something that I was really confused about. So WebUI updates its stuff every once in a while because it's constantly getting new stuff. And I was like, how do I update it? And then I asked Coffee exactly like that. I was like, Coffee, how do I update it? And they were very kind, and they told me how to do it, even though I still didn't understand after they told me, and I was very nervous. But basically what you want to do, and I think this is it, is if you're trying to update it, you just go to, did I get rid of it? No, it's over here. Is you just go to the little place that the automatic whatever, and you download download the same thing that you downloaded before when you first installed. So you're going to download it again. You're going to look, and you're going to say, I can't look. I'm going to download it first. You're going to look and you'll be like, oh, 2 days ago, yesterday. Oh, look at, there's been stuff that's been updated since I looked at this last. And you're going to, okay, I want to update too. Huzzah. So you're going to download it. And I'm scared to do this again. And I was so scared to do it the first time. And now I'm scared to do it again. But I'll do it just to show you. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't want to do it again. It was really scary. Okay, so you download it, right? And you're gonna unzip it. Oh my gosh, it's really scary. I don't want to run. I don't want to ruin everything. Open. And you're gonna extract all. Gosh, I'm gonna ruin everything. Okay, so you extract it and you have like this folder, right, with all the stuff. And then what you should have done when you imported it, when you downloaded and set everything up in the first place, is you should have had, so like I have my desktop, right? And then I have a Stable Diffusion, and then I have this. So I would just, okay, I'm going to do it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So you just do. Oh my God, Coffee, tell me if I'm going to screw it up. You just do this. You just pull it and you put it over, and apparently it doesn't mess anything up or mess up your destination 100 and file. Wait, this didn't happen last time. I just do it? Okay. Do I hit replace the files in the destination? Is it going to replace everything? Is it going to replace my textual inversion? Is it going to replace everything? I just hit replace. I just hit it. I hit it just somehow. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. It's still, okay. It's still there. Textual inversion template. Okay. I think, no? Yeah. Okay. They're still there. Oh, what about my web user thing? Did that change? Oh, it's still the same. Okay. See, it's amazing that I did this before and I still had a heart attack about it. And it worked last time, but it's still terrifying every time. So that's all you do. And you have a little heart attack like me, and then everything turns out fine. And you're like, ah. Okay, great. So I don't know if that updated anything that I didn't have already, but that's how you update. I'm going to, did I X out? Okay, so now I have to, oh, and then make sure you get rid of it, because last time I accidentally started running the new one, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna run. Okay, so we're gonna run it, and we're gonna set everything back up, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fabulous. And then we're gonna play. So I thought it would be fun, because I haven't really, I'm a little all over the place. This month has just been kind of insane. So I thought it might be fun to kind of like chat prompt build something, and then sort of play with all of these little tools with the little prep that we built together. I thought that might be fun. Y'all can tell me if I'm stupid and that's not fun. But that's what I thought we would do, and that we would delve into some of this stuff in the way that we delve into it, which is just blindly and with just the faith that it'll somehow work out. Sounds fun. Great. Lovely. Okay, so we have two options for this prompt building thing. Option number one, we can really just go crazy. Like, who knows? Or we could try for a romance novel with my face on it where I fall in love with bacon because it's an inside joke that I made with people. Either one I'm good with. Yes, the wrong. I don't know. You just said yes. I don't know. Just said yes. You gotta be more specific. Gotta be more specific. Bacon. Okay, so we're bacon waving it. Okay. So I don't know how. Well, I mean, I could be in love with bacon. Oh, okay. Maybe a Medusa bacon? Maybe I'm a Medusa with with bacon. Everyone's got bacon ideas. We have bacon anaconda. We have bacon raining from the sky. Bacon hair. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bacon hair. Medusa. Bacon hair. Okay, so it's going to be a fantasy novel. A fantasy novel of moi. Okay, so let's just start with something, whatever. And we're going to start at 512, 512. We're going to start small because I want to try to do the outpainting thing. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm thinking, I mean, we don't have to do fantasy. We can try to do realistic. I don't know. Let's just put in bacon hair first. Bacon hair. Bacon hair, Medusa, Omni Arts. All right, that's what we'll start with. Okay, so we got to negative prompt the shit out of this because I also found that it just really likes making naked pictures of me when I put my name in there. So, because I'm a girl. And we can't have naked stuff on Twitter, on Twitch. So naked, nude, breasts. No, 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 no. We don't want any of these things. Yes. And in fact, I will put NSFW. It does. It does, it does, it does, it does. I could go into a whole conversation and talk about that, but I won't. Okay, let's generate it. It's me with bacon hair. Oh, we have to keep a seed. Well, I guess we'll do it once we should make this big. Oh, nipples, good idea. Oh, look at that. Kinda, sorta, kinda, sorta. This is a thing you put in at the end of a one-line function ran at the end too. Just have to comment it out. Oh. I think that might be in here too, actually. There might be a way. Yeah, filter NSFW content, which I don't have on. Oh, maybe I should just put it on now. Duh. Can I apply it without restarting? Let's do it. I don't know if this is doing anything. Yeah, that is definitely a bacon wave. Okay, so great. All right. I mean, it's got weird. It's got a weird face, but that's fine. Okay, so let's use it. Let's use it. We're starting off great. Let's keep the seed because we're going to be changing stuff about it. So we want to keep the seed, and I can't even see where to put the seed. Oh, there it is. So we want to see how these things change it. Okay, so I don't even really know if I just got rid of green eyes. Let's see if it actually. So we can get an idea of just so I can show you what's going on here of this negative prompt thing. Didn't do anything. Kept it exactly the same, kept the green eyes. They are a legend. They are a freaking legend. And they were on my show once. And it was pretty cool. So, and I taught them something today. They didn't know about the NSFW, and now they do. Ugh, amazing. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. That was Brit. Still amazing, and I love it. Yeah, okay, so it's not great about eye color. Okay, so it doesn't do the green eye color. Didn't do it. But guess what? There's no nipples in the picture, so hopefully it's doing something. Okay, so we love this, right? We love it. It's great. Do we want to do anything else with it? Do we want to do a compound? Okay, so compounding prompts. Very exciting. Basically, it's merging styles, and I have not tried it yet. So I wonder if it was... So like if you did a woman and a cat at the park, it would give you a woman and a cat sitting next to each other. But if you did a woman and with a capital and at the park, then it would mush woman and cat together and make like a woman cat at the park. So if we're looking for bacon hair, maybe we want bacon and hair. Might kind of be doing the exact same thing. So why is it still running? Did something break? Oh. Oh. I think that was from the green eye thing, and it did get rid of green eyes, but I don't know why it took so long. Weird. Okay, well, whatever. Let's try bacon and hair as one thing. Wow. You put and museum. But in front of what? In front of... see? This is more like bacon and hair together, right? I kind of like the other one better, but I mean, this is definitely bacon. Okay, so I think it's sticking way too much to the short hair thing. So, and that's just because all the pictures of me, or a lot of the pictures of me, had short hair. I don't know what's the museum prompt. I don't have it in front of me. Do you have it in front of you? He made it an amazing museum prompt. But I'm going to soften myself. So this is an interesting thing that I also learned this week from Dems, I think, who was in here. Yes, exactly. I obviously did not describe it properly, and Vibor is describing it now better for you guys than I did. But that's what I meant. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So also, and I don't know if this is the same in Deform or not, but in order to, it's kind of like really basic weighting, weight as in heaviness. So if you want something to have a little less weight, you put brackets around it, however many brackets you want. If you want something to have more weight, you put parentheses around it. So I'm going to sort of bracket myself out a little bit. Let's see what that does. Generate. To add it to yours and see what happens this time, Lambs. Just add and Museum of Modern Art. Oh, it really took me out of there. Okay, I'll add and Museum of Modern Art. This is, here's a question. So when you use and, is it saying everything pre this and is the prompt that I am merging with everything post this and? Or is this and not included in that? If that makes any sense. I'm really getting some good bacon here, though. Merges all of them into one, huh? Yeah, you're right. It does. It doesn't just. So we're really stepping away. By adding the Museum of Modern Art, we're really stepping away from. Okay, how about this? Sculpture in the Museum of Modern Art. So let's make this into a work of art in the Museum of Modern Art. Kinda. Okay. I mean, we've really gone off the rails. I think we've really lost bacon. Sculpture of bacon-haired Medusa. Get rid of the first and. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the first and. It's just about bacon. It's just about, we're just trying to test compounding. We're just trying to look at compounding prompts at the moment. And we're just using bacon and hair. So I'm going to try just 3. So it's Sculpture of Bacon-Haired Medusa and the Museum of Modern. It's kind of weird and the museum. Like, why are we I don't know. Sculpture of, because we're merging. It's interesting to try. I mean, it's an interesting way to try to merge styles. Sculpture. Like, what would happen if I merged a whole Museum of Modern Art with my face? I don't know. Interesting. That's so interesting because I would never think to use a merge with, yeah, a place. I would just think of it as like merging 2 things together or 2 places together. You can use another location, but the idea is that you can use the and to segment your prompts into sections. But the and doesn't, how does it segment it? Doesn't it merge it? So it's not segment. I mean, it's kind of segmenting, but then it's mushing it all together. I feel like I'm having a brain aneurysm. Anyway. Yeah. I wonder, okay, so that's that. I want to do the sculpture and me. From what I've seen about it, it's sort of like mushes them. Oh, there we go. There it is. Doesn't really look like bacon. Looks more like, I don't know what it looks like. I think I'm going to go back to my cell. I'm gonna go back to myself. Because I'm that. Oh, I have the exact same seed on there, so it's not giving me anything. Oh, I've also been stuck with this seed this whole time, even though that might have been really screwing things up. Yeah, the first one. I think we should go back to the first one. I think we should. It's the bacon wave. I mean, it was perfect bacon wave. Oh, okay. So I got rid of the thing and we lost Museum of Modern Art completely. This doesn't look like me. Okay. Into location. I think that's really interesting, Coffee. I'm going to have to mess with that, especially with like lighting and yeah, location. That's really interesting. How you would morph. I just want to do something really quick. I'm going to do something really quick. Girl. I've been sidetracked. Yeah, it's something I got to play with, and now I'm sidetracked with playing with it because I'm trying to wrap my head around this location thing, and I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna go back to the bacon. We're gonna go back to the bacon. I'm just gonna do it right now because I just want to see how it morphs. Okay. Just a girl walking. Great. And the forest. So is this going to make her foresty? See, okay, so this is how I would think it would work, is that it would make her foresty. Like if I'm merging her in the forest, then she would have, but no, she's just in the forest. So how is that merging? She doesn't look like she is a forest or has anything to do with the forest. Versus in the forest. I don't know. I could do like a whole prompt and then just add like and forest. And see, this looks exactly the same. So I don't know. It definitely worked. If you guys want to rewind and look at it for the bacon hair, worked really good for the bacon hair. Location's a little bit differing. Okay. So merging isn't exactly the right way to think about it. I only know about the locations because I saw examples where they used and to change the background. Interesting. I wonder if it just does it differently. All the examples I've seen is where it's merged. Like if you put cat and woman and the and is, this was Tom Likes Robots posted this. He did cat and a woman in a park. And the and was small, lowercase in one, and it had a cat and a woman. And then the and was uppercase in the other one, and it had a woman with like cat ears, and she kind of looked like a cat. So it was like, oh, a cat and woman morphs cat and woman. So that's, can't click on it. But thank you for sending. Everyone who can click on it. Nerdy Rodent. I did tell him that he's going to pop up because he always pops up in my streams. Nerdy. There you go. There you are. Yeah, you can send that to me in Twitter. I can't click on it in this, but everyone else can. So click on it. Go learn something. I'm not teaching you anything. Great. Coffee, you email it to me. Not email it. Well, you could email it to me too, I think. I think we changed email once. Okay. Okay, so great. So that's that. We did negative and whatever prompts, right? But we liked, yeah, DM me, please. Thank you. We liked the first image, right? Might try to get better. A man and a woman and full description of the woman and full description of the man. I'm not trying this out yet. I wonder if I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it. Bacon hair was great. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna do bacon hair. We're gonna do bacon hair, and then we're gonna take her over to image to image. And we're going to, I mean, we're making some high class stuff right now. Let's all just take a moment to really respect this high class art that we're making. Okay. Where did I put it? I know it's in my UI outputs, but I also just saved it to my desktop. Here it is. It even stands out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so great. If we had been cool, we could have just hit send to image, and that would have been awesome. Aw, thank you. It is fun having everyone together, hanging out. Okay, so now we'll go crazy here. So there's a bunch of stuff I want to try. And I don't think it works very well. Maybe it's just me. But let's try out painting. Someone was talking to me earlier this week, and was like, I did out painting and I don't remember who it was. It was probably Coffee. Or maybe it was Chris. I don't know. They're like, oh, I did it and it was great and it worked really well. And then I tried it and it didn't work at all. It just sort of like added more random stuff on the sides. All right, Coffee. Well, here we go. We have outpainting MK2 and we have poor man's outpainting. Maybe we'll just start with the poor man's because it's me. I relate to that. Okay, so what was our original thing? It was like bacon with hair. Let's add some stuff to it too. So I don't remember what it was. I think it was bacon hair. We don't want it to turn into bacon. Like we're liking this kind of like stylized, like it kind of looks like bacon, but it's really just a hairstyle. Okay. Because if we wanted to turn into bacon, we could do bacon and hair. But we'll just do bacon hair. I don't remember what it was. Medusa. And then I think I had like something like that. And then we got to kind of put her someplace, right? Because we're out painting. So out painting, all of you know, because you're all way ahead of me and all that kind of stuff. But in case somebody 10 years from now watches this video and is trying to figure it out and they're newbie, out painting is just that we are going to expand this image and hopefully it's going to fill in around it. Dolly does a really great job of this. So I'm going to actually, I'll show you guys OpenAI. Nope. Why is it not taking me to it? Oh, because this isn't my Mac. I was like, why am I not just logged in already? Okay. So far, I feel like Dolly has the best version of this. And so let's do a side-by-side comparison. Let's do it. I'm not a particular fan of Dolly, but I have been using it recently for outpainting. And what I will do is I will take an image that I run I'll do basically what I'm doing now. And then I'll take that image into Dolly. And oh, that's not how you do it. You don't click and drag, by the way. I'll take it into Dolly. And I will, okay, it wasn't working this morning, which was really annoying. Because I also do this for my work, funnily enough. I have been using this a lot for my job. So they have a really good, it's just good, but I can't see it because, oh, hide. I'm going to hide this. Okay. Yes, you can do this with Dolly, and they do a really good job with it. Now, obviously, they don't have me in it, but basically, they have these few things. So one, you have the eraser tool. You can erase stuff if you want to, blah, blah, blah. Don't like that, right? And of course, I can't undo what I just did, which is fine. And then you can outpaint. So bam, and then you'll be like, sorry, my phone's ringing, and it's an unknown because every political party in the whole entire world has been calling me for the past week. Okay, so because my vote counts. All right, so this is what I was doing. So what we're doing, we're just gonna do a face. What do we have? Oh yeah, like a bacon hair Medusa. All right. Bacon hair Medusa. Bacon hair Medusa. And they're so... I mean, you don't have to do anything more than that. It did. Yeah, it did. It relaxed it, and then it put it back, and then it relaxed it again. And maybe they've unrelaxed it again. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Usually with this too, what's good to do is kind of like erase the edge. Otherwise, you'll kind of get like a bit of a line. But then you just put it, what you want. Bacon hair Medusa. And then I'm glad that I'm using my Dolly credits for this, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm not in love with Dolly. I don't particularly like, I don't know. I just don't particularly like it very much. But this is a really great tool. Pretty much all that I use it for, I'll make something in Stable Diffusion, then I will... I'm sorry. I don't know where it got, that from. Where does bacon wave Medusa get that? Okay. I don't know why I'm crying. Okay. Oh my god. My dog is really upset. It thinks that I'm upset. Okay, I'm gonna let it in. Not expecting that at all. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not crying. I mean, I am, but... Okay, great. Love it. That's my seat. That's my sheet. Okay. Hi, Rez. Beautiful. Welcome. Coffee. The prompt is just bacon hair Medusa. I don't know where I got all this other. It has some bacon written down here, though. Okay, so I guess we're just expanding. So great. This kind of looks like a fashion magazine, right? We were going for novel, but fashion magazine, it's great. I don't know where the fish came from. I don't know. Oh God. I want to get rid of the fish. I mean, I would just take that into Photoshop probably. I mean, we're gonna do this, right? This is what we're doing. Oh, we have, and then it'll give you four versions too. I forgot. Okay, so this is the first version. It's the second version. Just a happy dude. Bacon on the bottom. And just this guy. But obviously obviously we're going with this. Okay, so yeah. Accept. Okay, so then we can you know, then you can sort of make it go out even more. I mean, I don't know if I would do bacon here. Still, I'd probably do like dude on the cover of Bacon Vogue. I want to see if I can get these letters. Yeah, I don't know. Magazine cover and generate. Yeah, I'd buy Bacon Vogue too. So we're just gonna try to. This is what we're doing now. See, this is why I love AA art. We started off. We were gonna make a romance novel. Now we're making Bacon Vogue, and there it fucking is. Okay. I haven't laughed this hard in a really long time. Okay. This is great. This is great. Love that one. Oh, that one also amazing. Okay, so y'all can help me pick one. This one's got a little weird. I don't like his face, but it could also. Oh, I don't think I can actually. But I can fix it in Photoshop. So 1, 2, 3. Don't really like that. 4. Probably 1 or 2, right? 1. Probably just 1. 1's good. 2. I like this stuff going on down here. This tongue's definitely weird. Let me pick 1 or 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like being at the eye office. You know, when you're getting your lenses checked. I'm into 1. Great. 1. Great. Awesome. Accept. Okay. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to waste some more credits by building this out a little bit more to be kind of like a good size. I don't know, or maybe I could just do that in Photoshop. I'm really making this. We're in it. We're in it. We have an hour. We can do this in an hour. We're going to make it and then we're going to run it, but I want to make it into a size that's more easily running. The other thing that we're using, whatever else that other thing that we're using. Oh my God, I have not laughed that hard. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. I love you so much, but you're in my way. Okay. Bacon Decon is the name of this magazine. Bacon Dakin. Yeah. It uses, this is technically outpainting, but yes, it uses up credits because it's technically a generation every time you do it. But yeah, I mean, it does, you're not trying to make like, or for me, I'm just trying to get like a base image that I will then bring back into stable, and that's where I will, you know, really like refine it and stuff like that. And I've never actually done sort of like a style like this, like a more realistic style. So it's interesting, at least. So it doesn't bother me too much. And I've like been a Dolly member for, I've said what it is for since the first 100. I was like one of the first 100, bizarrely enough. And then I didn't use it forever, so I racked up like a ton of points not using it. Okay, so I'm just trying to think how I want to make this a better size. Well, whatever. I'll just... See, what if I do this, though, I think it's going to add a bunch of crap to the side that I don't particularly want. Like, I want it to be a blank background, which I probably just should have written blank background on there. But I'm just playing fast and loose with my credits because I don't care. And maybe if I run out, my job will pay for more. Oh, that's kind of fun because it looks like the stuff that's written on the side of the magazine. That's kind of fun. Your Yoop plug D, you know. I don't know. Oh. Or that. Or that. Kind of like this weird one. Except. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, we're going to lose this when I bring it back. I don't know how this will be kept when I bring it back. But maybe it will. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I mean, I can't beat that original moment of just seeing that fucking. Ooh, look, I put a thing on there. Well, obviously that's the one we're going to accept. All right, so fabulous. Now it's a something. Bacon, the magazine of bacon fashion. Bacon Dacan. Did you read the Bacon Dacan this week with, I don't know, Jacob? I don't know. Name a fashion person. I don't know. Name a fashion person. I don't know. Okay, so that's Dolly out painting. Fun, easy. You know, Dolly, you don't have a lot of control over style. It has a very specific look, but it's the best out painting thing that I have found. So now should we just try? Okay, so I guess we'll try the same thing here, right? We'll try to do exactly the same thing that I did with Dolly, right? But we'll do it with this out painting thing that apparently is supposed to do the same thing, but probably won't. So again, let's get rid of, well, I'm gonna do it anyway, just in case. Naked, nude, breasts, nipples, hands. I don't want any weird hands on it. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna work out well. But we're gonna see. Okay, so I have it on Poor Man's Out Painting. Pixels to expand. So you can outpaint direction, left, right, up, and down. Which I guess we'll do. No, we'll just go up and down. Or just go down. I was trying to decide what my new PFP should be earlier today, and this is a really great callback, Black. I appreciate that. It should be my new PFP, right? I have to change everything. I have to change my whole Twitter. I have to redo my whole thing. I've been thinking about making a really cute face like this to black and being like, do you want to help me make a banner? Because you're so good at it. I've been thinking of doing that to you, Black, and I just did. So if you want to, you know, DM me. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, we're just gonna see if this works. Okay, I don't know anything about this. All I know is that it's supposed to it's supposed to do what we just did. I don't, so I am expanding the pixels by 128. I'm just doing it downwards. I don't think I have to change this up here because I don't see why I would. Have to, right? Just keep it on Euler. I'll change the seed. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's just run it and see what happens. He said yes. What if I just made a post? He said yes. You don't have to. You say yes to everything. I feel bad. But I am having a bit of an existential crisis. Okay, so interesting. It did kind of do something. You guys see that? So it did expand it down. It did not keep the style at all. Really smushed the face in order to get it in there. And I don't know what the fuck's happening over here. So obviously just a lot less control. We don't have the control to... Yeah, I think so. I think it looks like me. Yeah. Yeah. He's really smushed. So it kind of does something, right? But it's not, it doesn't have the precision and it doesn't have the, you know, I don't know, sort of, yeah, you don't have the same precision that you do. You can't choose the size of it. But let's try to, let's like up the steps. I don't have any artists or anything on this either. So this is, you know, I can't be too, I don't have any modifiers. I literally just have dude on the cover of a Bacon Vogue magazine cover. And it'd be interesting to see a redo with expanding it by 256. Yeah, let's try. Let's try expanding it even more. And I'll up the steps a little bit, and I don't know. See, what's annoying though is the huge difference in style. Like it's not trying to, like there's even a direct line between the two. Yeah, it's saved. It's saved. Don't worry. It is saved. Bubby, where are you going? Come here. No. You don't go there. Okay. And it's the first 40 minutes and how to get automatic started. Was it easy to get running? We did that 2 weeks ago. We got it started and running. So you're more than welcome to watch the 2-hour video where the amazing Coffee came and walked me through setting it up on my computer, and it went fabulous, and we troubleshooted together and we had a bunch of fun. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Yes, it is recorded. It is recorded. Okay. Yes, maybe it'll be better. So, but let's give this a shot. Let's see. Okay, so like what masked content? Like what does this mean? What is original? What's fill versus original? Maybe that changes something. Let's see. Oh, Sex Find Pro. Find love on the best dating site. Great. Thank you for coming. You I don't need you. I don't need you. I have plenty. Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. So that don't hit original. Don't hit original. Original doesn't do anything. Latent noise, I'm guessing, probably doesn't do anything. This works. So Brit, I think, has a 260 that she's running this on. So I mean, it's still kind of a crazy GPU, but it's not like it's not like a 50, you know. I think I spent $500 on my Jeep. This is a 2070, not 260, 2060. This is a 2070. So yeah, you can't, and it does work. It doesn't work on Mac yet, but I think there are other versions that do work on Mac. I don't know. But also, yeah, you can stick to Colab, but if Colab's too much, you could look into some of the GPU rentals that are out there that I think some people are saying are a little less expensive than Colab is running people. So try that. Oh, what were we doing? Oh yeah, so fill doesn't work. Right. So okay, so I don't know. No problem, just H3K1D. Sorry. I don't know. I'll say big words. Yeah, it's just hiding, just peeking out. It's kind of fun. I don't know why it's adding this thing to the side either. That's weird. And this just added, tried to add a Vogue thing to it. Okay, so, it's kind of works. It would kind of maybe, no, because the color is different. So I don't know. I don't think it really works that well. But, it might be an interesting way. Could be a way to do like comic book setups because they are so distinctly different. So you could do like a scene for each thing. So each time you go down, you could do like a whole new scene. I don't know. Just a thought if that was something that you're in. Okay, let's try the big one. Outpainting MK2, unless anyone saw things that were exciting about this. So this doesn't look that much different. Okay, so we have sampling settings is recommended to be between 80 and 100. All right, great. Put it at 84. Denoising strength is recommended 8. Great. I'm just reading this. Euler 8. Okay, great. Let's try 256 again. See, mask blur. I don't really understand what that is. Maybe. Okay, so this is just the kid. Great. Awesome. Perfect. And I'm sure it probably does translate well. I just punch myself in the face a lot. I just don't. I just am. I'm just me. I'm just me, and I'm just a hot mess. Okay. Oh, this has a thing called color variation on it. Okay. So fall off exponent. Lower equals higher detail. Okay. I don't really know what that means, but I guess we'll start at the. We'll just start at the regular. God, I'm so happy with that dolly output. And I usually am not. I almost don't feel like doing anything else tonight. I feel like that was such a win. Hey, okay, this one's definitely better. This is better. This is trying something. Okay, so yeah, much better than poor man's output. This is actually attempting something. Right? Okay, so we have 256. Okay, so what happens if we go Bacon Puts a Beard on You. I did write dude on the cover of Bacon Vogue. Okay, so I'm going to also put it onto the right. And let's see what it does then. See how much time I'm saving you guys? You guys would have gone into Poor Man's and been like, this is stupid. Now you know. I think it's weird eye stuff too. We're just playing with tools, you know. We'll just reset the room. We're just playing with tools. Just playing with tools. Oh, I don't have my graphic up my caption up that explains everything. Oh, but it kind of hides everything too, so that's no fun. Okay, well, great. I mean, all right. It sort of tries and, you know, does stuff. But not great. It looks more like the inside of the magazine cover. I wonder if it's interesting. It's doing like a pretty good job. Because this is, oh no, this is image to image, so we don't have in painting in here yet. Okay, so let's try. But so this is what, you know, is obviously a downside, is that I can't have it expand 256 down and then only like 128 to the side, right? So it's like I have to do, it has to kind of, yeah, do either or. It just doesn't work quite as well as the other thing. Sorry. That's great. It's fucking great. I mean, this looks more like a magazine, but that's fine. Okay, so let's just play with a couple other things. Let's get rid of the side one. Let's just go down. Let's see what fall off exponent does. So it says if I go lower, there's higher detail. All right. I mean, let's see. I don't really understand what that means. Still making kind of like a weird. I wonder if this is just image to image or if it will do in paint too. If I go to the in paint thing, if it'll have those same options. Let's see if that happens. Interesting. That doesn't work at all. So I don't know what, of course, I'm not using the same seed, so this isn't really a great test. I'm not being very scientific about it. Color variation, we can go up or we can go down. I kind of want like no color variation. What happens if I do that? Boom. Hit me. Okay, it's still just not, it's not doing the great a job here. Like with this, it's really, and this was the same, this is what I was talking about before. It just doesn't blend it well, right? It doesn't merge it well. Okay, but here's the thing. Yeah. It's like a mask. So we were just doing image to image for this, right? I wonder if it, well, it also has this mask blur thing. So I wonder if we pull this up, if that will help with the line. But I wonder if we go to in paint and use the same thing, if that will, and then sort of like paint out the bottom like I do in DALL-E. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. It's not, you know, so this I blurred the mask, right? So it probably like blurred it up. It obviously blurred it up over the eyes, but it still made this very distinct like change here. So yeah, that's obviously like the biggest difference. Dolly does a very good job of smoothly, adding on this stuff. Now, I do think that there are some stable outpainting tools outside of this. There's obviously like the Photoshop plugin that I think does it. There's a couple Photoshop plugins that I think look a lot more and work a lot more like this, like the Dolly one. But they all run on the Stability AI's web UI and its credit system. So I haven't played with them because I don't pay them money to use their stuff. I do it all locally. Oh, that might be true. Yeah, this line. Let's look. Yeah, acting like glasses. But all right, so now we know we've tested that. It's kind of cool. I think it would be a really cool tool. It's like if you were doing more abstract work that didn't need to be cohesive, or again like that comic book idea where you could literally have segments, different segments, and I guess you could just keep outpainting it. So yeah, but for our purposes today, not helpful. Not helpful. So let's look at could try doing that. I mean, why would we want to? I love glasses, but and I don't mind that they're there. But let's see what happens. You don't really put glasses on this one guy. I also am only doing like a one run, so it's not that great of a. Oh wow, that's yeah. It does not do a great job for merging stuff together. Reading the room, it doesn't do a great job of reading the entire room. What are we trying to gain with this whole picture? So Dolly wins. All right, that's fine. Okay, so now looping, because we got time. We got 30 minutes. This loop back thing. I have no idea what this is. And either Chris or Coffee tried to explain it to me, and I didn't understand what they were saying. But we'll do it anyway. We're going to just hit the button and see what it does. Loops for denoising strength change factor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I saved this, right? I hope I did. Let's download it again just in case. Oh, I didn't. Bacon Dakin. Okay. Sorry, I keep saying Bacon Dakin, and it's obviously called Bacon Dakan. So actually, that could even be a G. It could be Dagon. Bacon Dagon. Bacon Dagon. Bacon Dagon. Bacon Dagon. Bacon Diggin, but Dagon? I don't know. Let's stop. Okay. Love this picture so much. It's all about the joy. Okay. So loop back. Loop back. Let us put. I honestly don't know what loop back is. It's something like it makes an image to image, and then it makes another image to image on top of that image to image, and then it does it again, and it keeps doing it and, like, building upon itself. I think that's how somebody explained it to me, but obviously I wasn't paying that much attention. Or I mean, I read it, but and I go, "Oh," and then but I just say, "Oh," as if I understand, and I don't. It's a problem. I don't know what I'm looking at now. Okay. I'm trying to get Bacon Dakin on here. Bacon Dakin! Bacon Dakin, Bacon Dakin. The magazine where we like bacon. Oh, it's got this thing. We want to get rid of that, but that's okay. Okay, so dude on the cover of Bacon Vogue magazine cover. I don't know. Uh, I'm supposed to spell effeminate. Definitely not right. Effeminate? Really? It's derogatory? Effeminate is a derogatory? That's what it says right here. I didn't know that. Should I not use it? Am I a terrible person? I just wanted, he kind of looks, he's got like my eyes, but he's still kind of like a dude. So, okay, well, I'm a dude with bacon hair. Tongue. Trying to. He's coding an image to image game. Dude, I don't. You've. Or. Ugh. Everything you've said so far in the chat has made me be like, you're smart, and doing really cool stuff that I probably don't understand. And I appreciate that. I'm going to have to check you out more. And check out your show tomorrow. Okay, so what was I doing? I'm just trying to see what this loop back thing is, and I'm also trying to keep this. I'm just trying to get this to remake this. Okay, so loops. Verb. Okay, 4. Great. I have no idea what size this is. It's probably gonna get smushed. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Let's do that, and let's crop and resize. I haven't tried this before, but I don't want it to smush it. I just saw it and it says crop and resize, which makes me think it's just going to crop it to the size that it's going to be. Yeah. That is smart. Smart. Very smart. It's not like me and the rest of us who are trying to figure this stuff out with remedial math understanding. Okay. I'm looping, right? That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure out what the loop does. We're just playing. We're just messing with the stuff in this. And that's all that this show is about. We're not trying to make amazing art. That's for other times. That's for when I have 8 hours on a Saturday to sit and edit in Photoshop a lot. Because that's what I do. Okay, this is taking a bit. It's doing something. Oh, what did I end up? Oh, I have the denoising strength up really high. What's interesting about this one is it's the opposite. So when you have the strength up high, it uses less of the original picture, whereas in deform, when you have the strength up high, it uses more of the original picture. Yeah, this guy wrote an app. Vibor wrote an app. I have not written an app. I can barely use an app. This is an app. I can't use it. I can't even figure out how to use it. Is that what your show is tomorrow, Vibor? Is it about the app that you did? Or is that something else? Get out of town, what's happening? Wow, it wrote Vogue at the top. Okay, so this is looping, I guess. So first image. So I don't really understand. I guess it's just adding more and more detail to it. You play the, I mean, I'll come play. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to be a hot mess, but I'll come. I'm going to try to go. I'll try to remember. I'm protected with readers because I don't know what part. Yeah. It's a nightmare. It's overwhelming. It's a nightmare all the time. Coffee. Thank you. Wow. Look at those covers. Amazing. I still don't understand what Loopback does, but it does something. I still kind of like the original more. So I guess it's just making it more. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna lower this to like 5. Try to retain the thing. Okay, denoising strength. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that next. It takes a bit to run, huh? I mean, it makes it look more like a cover, obviously, which is cool. It's not keeping its tongue. Still kind of like the ridiculousness of the first one. But, you know, it's doing some cool stuff. It's doing some cool stuff. I guess this one would probably be the most realistic looking, maybe. He doesn't look happy about his bacon, though, so I almost wonder, too. We'll try it with in paint. Go to sleep, Ian. Thank you for coming. It was wonderful having you here. You obviously do not need to watch the rest of the stream at any point, but I appreciate it if you want to. A help pop-up appears? A help pop-up appears. Ooh, I started this. A help pop-up. Ah! Does that happen for everything? Oh, get out of town, Coffee. There's help pop-ups on all of these things? Get out of town. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Ian. Ian, you're amazing. Everyone go follow Ian. He's an amazing guy. Very, very lovely. So nice. Great. Oh my Lord. Coffee. I can't, you change my life every day. Okay, so denoising strength change factor. If you cannot read this, it says in loopback mode on each, and I'm not going to understand this. In loopback mode on each loop, the denoising strength, I'm already lost. In loopback mode on each loop, so we're doing 4 loops, the denoising strength is multiplied by this value, the value of which this value is, which is 1. Less than 1 means decreasing variety, so your sequence will converge on a fixed picture. I don't really know what that means. More than 1 means increasing variety, so your sequence will become more and more chaotic. Okay, this is making a little bit of sense. Less than 1, we are building up to, okay, so let's see what happens. Wow, this is... So now we just have it at 1. Yes. Moves further away from the original. And the other one moves closer to the original? Well, we're just at 1 right now, and it's... Ah, see? It's building it up, it's building it up, and it's building it up. Interesting. We've changed the name of our magazine to Baton Vuni. It really is, you know, we're really working through something. It's really, really loving this, making this hair super bacony. It might be too bacony. Okay, let's try denoising factor of, oh, you can only go down to 0.9. Yeah, the tongues are pretty intense. That last tongue, damn, I wish it fell over the thing. I could do so much more to make this better too, but I'm not going to. Okay. We're only on a CFG scale. I'm thinking, I don't know, 10. I could add so much to the prompt, but it doesn't matter. We're just playing around. Okay, so I pulled the denoising strength down. So this should, let's read it again. Let's read it again, everybody, because when you repeat things, it makes more sense. We're going to decrease variety. So as the sequence goes on, we're going to decrease variety, and it's going to converge on a fixed picture. I feel like that's kind of what it was already doing, but we'll pull it down even more and see if it can do it even more. And I might, we're not in paint, but maybe I'll go over to in paint and just paint over the hair, because I mean, that hair is pretty lit. That hair is pretty spot on. A spot on. I have to pee, but I will wait 15 minutes to do it, though. I also don't like how it's been renamed Baton Vuni. I think we need to talk about the spot on a bacon. I love it. Okay. So don't pull it down to 0.9. I don't know what happened. Okay, so I pulled it down all the way it could go. It was at 1. I pulled it down all the way it could go. Is it just like starting at nothing? It's not even using the original image? It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like pulling in. Maybe I don't have enough loops. Everyone can read this and then explain it to me later. I just started reading it, just the kid. I just looked over and was like, okay. Hold on, I'm going to really try. I'm not going to let my insecurity about my understanding. Kind of unrelated, but did anyone see the lab grown in vitro neurons exhibited sentience in a real-time virtual environment? So teaching organic matter and AI. Get out of town. Sorry, I was describing. Basically at the point where we can create new life. I did not read this, but I will look. Organic matter and AI, how to perform goals, tasks, and create art. Huh. But look at this cool baking cover that I made. You guys talk about science. I'm making people with bacon hair. Okay. Get out of town. Okay, so that was the beginning, that was the thing, that was the end, and it converged onto that. I mean, he's got a great bacon tongue. I love it. Okay, so now if we go above 1, it's gonna make it insane. You like the bacon hair, guys? I kinda think it looks too much like it's just been bacon photoshopped onto hair, whereas the original hair looks like it's hair that's stylized to be bacon. Which I could maybe fix with just a little prompty prompt thingy. No, just the kid. Do not feel bad for what you said. It was very cool, and actually, I do like that kind of stuff. I'm not as stupid as I make myself out to be, um, when I have the time, energy, and inclination to actually think about something. So at another point, I will probably look that up and geek out a little bit. And I do appreciate you bringing it up. Do not feel bad. Um, I just get overwhelmed with big brain stuff sometimes. I feel silly. Yeah. This was something I would have done to my hair 20 years ago, 10 years, 20 years ago. 20. I could have done it 20 years ago. I'm that old. But I'll say 10 years ago. Okay, so wow, we're really running out of time. Okay, so time is suddenly going. So we're gonna go above 1 and we're gonna see what happens. Do 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 do. And it's probably gonna make something crazy. I kind of want to go down below 1 again and like I don't know. It's doing a good job though. It's doing pretty good. And this one's really got bacon be gone. Bacon be gone. No, 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 no. We can't accept that. We can't accept that. Okay, so I don't really understand why you would want to do this. Oh, I guess I should put restore faces on since I'm really trying to Scotty. There's so many smart people in this room. I cannot handle it. I cannot freaking handle it. I'm not stupid. I'll just keep telling myself that. Okay, so we went over 1 and this was it making chaos. It went into such chaos that it just became, I don't know, not chaos. Okay, so that's over 1. So that's what that does. So I guess I would suggest keeping it somewhere within 1, maybe a point or 2 below. And I'm going to try to end this with, so that I did everything, right? I did everything that I said I was going to kind of look at. Let me relook at my gosh. Negative question, outpainting. Oh my, yeah. We figured out a bunch of stuff. We figured out stuff and most of it didn't work. And that's fine. Because I'm saving you time. Yeah. At below 1, so if you do this denosing strength below 1, don't go too far down. I mean, I guess you could maybe, like, if we went, we only have 10 minutes. I could go a little bit. Let's go down a little bit and let's up the loops and see if that helps it coalesce into something better. When I went down below, I think when I went down below 0.98, it had a very similar thing where it kind of just had a heart attack and didn't know what to do with itself. So let's see. But yes, if you go so below 1, the idea is you are running like an image, and then that image is being run upon, and that image is being run upon, and you're coalescing to a final perfect image that I don't know. I don't really know why you would want to do it. I guess it does sort of make it more precise each time, which is kind of nice. If you go above 1, it's like a deconstructing of the original image. So it's becoming more chaotic. It's pulling it apart, deconstructing it into less of a cohesive thing. So this looks like it's going to take a minute. Okay, so after this, I'm going to pull this just a delicious, it's not even a pun, but I'll say pun intended, cover into InPaint. I'm just going to InPaint the face a little bit. I'm going to keep the hair. I'm going to run it. I'm going to try to get a little face thing, and then that'll be done. And this will be the amazing, this will be the cover of Bacon to Con. Bacon Vogue, the next Bacon Vogue. It's an art magazine, art and fashion magazine about the Bacon Wave movement of the 21st century that we're in. It started in October of 2022 when an innocent woman made, okay, this is not doing anything. So see, this doesn't work. So it doesn't work. It doesn't do what it says it does. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't do what it says it does. It doesn't work. But if you keep it at 1-ish, it works. Black, bye. You know I love you. Yes, TNR tomorrow, everybody. Me and Black do a space on Twitter at 12 Pacific, where mainly Black talks about the new Renaissance. It's basically just an art culture space, where he talks smart, and I interject fun little things to, keep it fun and light. But come check it out. It actually is a really cool space, where, we're trying to basically explore, how Web3 is affecting the entire art culture, especially with AI and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we get into it. We talk. Okay, so I'm just going to end this by going to InPaint. Oh, I can't. And just fixing this face up a little and then making this amazing magazine. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, guys, I mean, I can't do it. So you're pretty lucky, but if this wasn't Twitch and I could play music, we would have been rocking out to Les Mis this whole time. I wonder if I can even sing it. God, so good. Cannot deal with it. Okay. InPainting. I'm actually not a humongous fan of this InPaint. I kind of like making my own masks. I don't know why it sort of, I guess when I make a mask in Photoshop, I have a lot more control. It lets me see a lot more where the gray and like the blur is. Yeah, there are, and they are kind of bland, and they're not Les Mis, and I can't belt along to it. I mean, I think I tweeted about this earlier, but I definitely do watch this. You know what's interesting is I was going to do, there is some really great, I mean, they're not great, but there is some interesting AI music things, and now there's this cool tool that makes like what do you call, like B-roll? Like oh god, I can't. You guys go, it's on Dreaming Tulpa's. Oh my god. Scotty, I have thought about it. I was like trying to make a bunch of like ebony and Marius pictures last week. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay, so just gonna fix the face and the body. I want to keep the hair. I want to keep the hair. Let's see if this works. I guess if I up the max blur, yeah, it's just hard because I'm not. If I'm gonna do long, I'm gonna get rid of bacon and hair because we're not doing it. Susan Boyle. I mean, she was great. She was great. Okay, what we're doing, we're just trying to close out, right? I don't do. Okay, we're not gonna do loops because we're just, we're not doing anything new now anymore. I mean, maybe we'll do a loop. I don't know, but crop and resize. We have a thing. 10-4. Okay. I don't really ever do realistic stuff, so this is interesting. Oh, let's just see what happens. What's everyone's favorite Les Mis song? I don't think I have one. Really depends on the mood, One Day More gets you. Oh, what happened? I have something weird clicked that is messing this up, and I don't know what it is. I turned this off. The seed is nothing. You can get down. Is it the crop and resize thing? What's happening? What's making it confused? I mean, I don't have to finish this. I can finish this later and post it later. Because it's not working, apparently. Is that what it did? I guess maybe I do kind of like the loop thing. Oops. Because it does kind of... Is that something that actually happened? I can't do it now. I'm going to do it later. On My Own's a good one. I played Eponine in my senior year of high school for my high school theater. And I did a pretty good rendition of it. Honestly, best year of my life. Okay. I just want this to, maybe I just won't change it. Maybe I'll just keep it how it is. Maybe it's great. Did it have a good Les Mis vibe? I bet it did. I've literally been listening it on repeat. I've needed a lot of emotional support the last couple weeks, and listening to Les Mis on repeat has been helping me out. It's been helping me out. You listen to a little One Day More before bed, and you just feel so excited for the next day. Okay, well, I think we can all agree that nothing is going to beat that moment of that Dolly, that Dolly moment from earlier. It was amazing. It was beautiful. This is a great magazine. I am probably going to mess with it a little bit more and try to make it look, I don't know, better. Don't like that. But yeah, bacon con. Until that moment, this one came really close to saying Vogue. Oh, it's Batty Vogue. God, if it came out and said Bacon Vogue, I would just be freaking amazing. It has Portos right here. I mean, if you're not, no, that's not Portos. But yeah, so anyway, this was fun. This was amazing. I had a great time with all of you. And it was really enjoyable. And we learned some things. I learned some new tools. And we learned what tools not to use, which is exciting. I'm going to pee. Maybe work on this Bacon Vogue some more for the rest of the night. But I'm also going to go eat dinner before I do all of, well, no, I'll pee first and then I'll go eat dinner. Oh, that's scary. I don't like that. I really want this to work out. I really want to see. I really want a good one. It was great having you all here. Thank you all for coming. It was great meeting you, Vibe War. I look forward to your stream tomorrow. Hopefully I can make it. Yes, Rez, love it. Coffee, thank you for being here. Scotty, thank you for being here. There was something important. Oh, next week I am not going to be streaming. My brother and my little 2-year-old niece are going to be in town, and I'm going to be spending the evening with them. It will be lovely. I almost had the thought of just being on stream with her because she's just such a treat. But no, I'm going to go enjoy spending time with them. So next week I'm off. The week after that I will be back, and I have some ideas. But again, 2 weeks in the AI world, who the hell knows? But if nothing changes or nothing exciting comes up, I am really, really, really going to try to figure out how to do keyframing based on music, beats, and audio. This is like an old thing that Tom Likes Robots did maybe like a month ago or something. There's a whole setup and a whole system to it, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But basically, you can take some music and you can use that to create keyframe camera movements into Forum, so that basically like it'll like zoom in on the beat and stuff like that. So I thought that'd be cool. We'll try it out unless something better comes up. All right. Thank you all and have a good night.